Have you heard about the US government's recent decision to grant Samsung a whopping $6 billion for its expansion in Texas? This is no small change, folks. It's a significant investment into Samsung's venture to increase its chip production capability. With this investment, Samsung is set to ramp up its advanced chip production, aiming to dominate the high-performance computing and artificial intelligence sectors. Now you might be wondering, why is this such a big deal? Well, let's delve into the history of Samsung's expansion in the US. Samsung's journey in the US didn't start yesterday. It's been a long and strategic expansion. Our story begins in the late 70s. The year is 1978, and Samsung makes its first investment in the United States. The sum? A humble $47 billion. This marked the beginning of a relationship that would grow and deepen over the decades. Fast forward to the early 90s. Samsung is making waves in the tech world, and the US is taking note. The company further solidifies its presence in the US, investing in research and development centers across the country. This move wasn't just about expansion, it was about innovation and setting the stage for future tech breakthroughs. The turn of the millennium sees Samsung making its mark in the semiconductor industry. The company constructs its first chip manufacturing plant in Austin, Texas in the year 2000. This facility even today stands as the largest foundry operation in the US, manufacturing chips for a multitude of companies. The next significant milestone comes in the year 2005. Samsung, recognizing the growing demand for advanced chips, decides to ramp up production. The company announces plans to triple its advanced chip production by 2027. Aiming to mass-produce 2-nanometer technology chips by 2025 and 1.4-nanometer chips by 2027. As we enter the 20s, Samsung's expansion takes a giant leap forward. The company announces a whopping $17 billion investment for the construction of a semiconductor lab in Taylor, Texas, in 2023. This site, twice the size of their flagship campus in South Korea, aims to be vertically integrated and self-reliant, signifying Samsung's commitment to local suppliers and workforce development. This expansion doesn't just mean more chips on the market, it also means a significant economic boost. With an estimated economic impact of $13.6 billion in 2022 alone, Samsung's investment promises to bring prosperity to the local communities. And this brings us to the here and now. The year is 2024, and Samsung is set to receive a $6 billion investment from the US government. This investment signifies the US's recognition of Samsung's contributions to the tech industry and its confidence in the company's future. This timeline leads us to the present day, where Samsung is set to receive a $6 billion investment from the US government. Now that we understand the history, let's focus on the impact of Samsung's expansion on the US and the world. Samsung's expansion isn't merely about a bigger footprint on the global tech map. It's a multidimensional affair with far-reaching implications for economies, technologies, and industries. To begin with, let's look at the economic impact. Samsung's construction of a $17 billion semiconductor lab in Taylor, Texas, is part of their whopping $47 billion investment in the United States since 1978. This project alone is estimated to have had an economic impact of $13.6 billion in 2022. That's a significant injection of capital into the US economy. But it's not just about the money, it's about jobs too. Samsung's commitment to local suppliers and workforce development is commendable. The company's expansion has created numerous job opportunities, fostering local economic growth and contributing to the overall prosperity of the regions where it operates. Next, let's consider the technological advancements. Samsung's expansion is set to significantly increase its advanced chip production capacity. The company aims to mass-produce 2-nanometer technology chips by 2025 and 1.4-nanometer chips by 2027. This not only demonstrates Samsung's technological prowess, but also places it at the forefront of the global semiconductor industry. Now let's discuss the potential implications for the global tech and semiconductor industry. With its expansion, Samsung is positioning itself as a key player in the industry, capable of meeting the growing demand for advanced chips used in high-performance computing, artificial intelligence, 5G and 6G connectivity, and automotive applications. This could potentially shift the balance of power in the global tech industry, with Samsung emerging as a major competitor to other tech giants. Finally, Samsung's expansion also has implications for supply chain stability. With its operations in the United States, Samsung aims to enhance supply chain stability for its U.S. customers, thereby promoting business continuity and resilience in the face of global economic challenges. As we can see, the effects of Samsung's expansion ripple far beyond the company itself. With this new investment, what does the future hold for Samsung in the U.S.? As we look ahead, Samsung's expansion in the United States is primed to take a pivotal role in shaping the future of technology. The company has ambitious plans to triple its advanced chip production capacity by 2027. This is a clear response to the growing demand for high-performance computing and artificial intelligence. Samsung aims to mass-produce 2-nanometer technology chips by 2025 and 1.4-nanometer chips by 2027, truly pushing the boundaries of what is technologically possible. Samsung's expansion in the U.S. is not just about scaling up production, it's also about forging strategic partnerships. The company is in talks with major corporations, including Qualcomm, Tesla, and Advanced Micro Devices. These collaborations could potentially lead to breakthroughs in advanced chip technology, which could revolutionize everything from smartphones and computers to cars and home appliances. Let's not forget the new semiconductor lab being constructed in Taylor, Texas. This $17 billion project is a testament to Samsung's commitment to the U.S. market. The lab will be twice the size of their flagship campus in South Korea and aims to be vertically integrated and self-reliant. This means that Samsung will have greater control over its supply chain, ensuring the stable production of its advanced chips. With a projected economic impact of $13.6 billion in 2022 alone, Samsung's commitment to local suppliers and workforce development is evident. The company is determined to succeed in Taylor to fulfill commitments to its customers and the community. This expansion is not just about business growth, but also about the positive economic and social impact Samsung can have in the U.S. In conclusion, the future of Samsung in the United States is looking brighter than ever. With a strong commitment to technological innovation and a clear plan for growth, Samsung is poised to make significant contributions to the U.S. economy and the global tech industry. Clearly, Samsung's future in the U.S. looks promising, with a strong commitment to growth and technological innovation. So, what have we learned from this exciting development? Well, let's recap. Samsung, the world's second-largest foundry, is making a massive push for expansion, particularly in the United States. This expansion is marked by a significant timeline with plans to triple advanced chip production by 2027. Their commitment to innovation is clear, with the company aiming to mass-produce 2-nanometer technology chips by 2025 and 1.4nm chips by 2027. The impact of Samsung's expansion is far-reaching. It's not just about the technology, it's about the economy and the community too. With the construction of a $17 billion semiconductor lab in Taylor, Texas, Samsung is investing heavily in the local workforce and suppliers. This commitment is expected to have a profound economic impact, estimated at $13.6 billion in 2022. Looking to the future, Samsung is poised to play a significant role in the United States tech industry. They're not just focusing on their own growth, but also on enhancing supply chain stability for their U.S. customers. In partnership with major companies like Qualcomm, Tesla, and Advanced Micro Devices, Samsung is leading the charge in advanced chip technology. But let's not forget, this expansion comes with a hefty $6 billion contribution from the U.S. It's a clear testament to the government's faith in Samsung's potential and their commitment to bolstering the tech industry. In essence, this is a story of ambition, innovation, and collaboration. It's about a tech giant expanding its horizons, a government investing in progress, and an industry poised for transformation. It's certainly a fascinating time in the tech world, and we can't wait to see what Samsung does next with this massive investment. Stay tuned for more tech news and updates.